Good morning, I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to talk to you about you and your business. As usual, I got a lot to cover, and so I'm going to jump right straight into it. An interesting website out there called MyLife.com is doing a very strong job of making sure the name gets out there. It's really been on my radar screen, particularly the last several months, in its marketing, and it seems to have a unique approach. I'm going to be able to spend some time this morning with Jeff Tinsley, who is with MyLife.com. Jeff, welcome to the program. What do you do for MyLife?
I am the founder and CEO of the company.
Fantastic.
Started the company back in 2002.
Glad to have you on. It seems like the last couple of years you've really gotten some traction. Talk about that.
Well, we've been fortunate to have changed much of what the service is offering. We've built a unique service to help people manage all their world of personal information that's scattered out there, and it's a service that whose time is just right. You know, people are very concerned about how much personal and private information is being scattered, and people want control of it. So, we're seeing a lot of people getting drawn to the site that want to do something about controlling their information.
Okay. Kind of give us an overview of all the things you do. Is that your primary objective, is to basically reputation management? Would you call that?
Well, we're a hugely popular site to help people manage their information and also make sure that they can be found on the service. But, we've really gone deep in making some significant investments to help people discover what information is out there about them online and be able to do something about it. So people just don't really realize how much information there is about them out on scattered across the web. And it's a sensitive issue. We're talking about personal information like your address, phone number, email addresses, background information, other social information that you have put out there, and people don't know to the extent to which that information is being scattered and sold. And it's actually really important because their privacy and their identities are at risk for theft, and also people are very concerned about how they look out there because it matters in their life, and people are making decisions whether to do business with them or hire them or even date them based on this information. So really trying to bring it all in one place and help them manage that information so they can look good at the end of the day and have positive impact on their lives and their life.
Yeah, talking to Jeff Tinsley, he's with MyLife.com, the CEO and founder. It also has a social connecting function too, doesn't it? I get notifications of X number of people looking for me, and sometimes specific names. And talk a little bit about that.
Oh, sure. What we're really doing at the core is helping people manage all of this information that's important to them in their digital life online. So we do help people manage how they look and all the information scattered out there. But of course, another key important piece of information that matters to people are their relationships and the communications that they have with others. So we do have an interesting novel mobile application that allows you to pull all of the people in your life together and communicate across social network, pull all together your social networks, your email, and all other communications into one simple app to just better manage those relationships and exchanges.
Yeah, very cool. What kind of cost is involved in a membership?
So most of the services are free. We really set out when we started this business to make sure that we really could deliver ongoing value to all the people that we touch. Really wanted to make sure that people would use, but we do premium features. So it's free to do much of what I've mentioned, on this call. But there are premium upgrades in order to take advantage of some specialty capabilities in the service. But going to the site if you're curious to see where your information is scattered online, it's completely free to go in, type in your name. We'll show you what's exposed out there about you and who has that information, who's selling that information and making it available, and then you can choose to do something about it. And the monthly cost is typically somewhere around $12 a month. We give discounts when people sign up for longer periods, but we try to make it reasonable because we think it's important to manage this information, and we want more people to be aware of what is going on out there, see where their information is, and do something. And so everybody should just go take a look at mylife.com and see, and they'll be shocked probably to see where their information is and how scattered it really is.
Yeah, and so I guess if you really wanted to find out who, for example, has been wanting to learn more about you, or who's looking into you or trying to reach out, those would probably be premium functions.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So part of what we do is foster relationships and rich relationships and do connect people. And so some of those services are premium services, but we still allow people to, manage all this information and the exchange of information, the messaging between people that matter to you. If you know them, then it's all completely free. When you're trying to make connections outside your network, similar to LinkedIn, then a premium upgrade is required.
Very good, very good. How many members do you guys have?
We have 57 million registered members in the service. It's actually quite a popular service, and users are primarily in the United States. They tend to be 35 plus. It seems the audience we're drawing are, 35 plus audience because they're the ones that are most, that have the most to lose in terms of not managing their information well out there. And, as you get older, a little bit older, then you start to realize that, gosh, having this information out there exposes me to identity theft, risks my, financial state, et cetera. So those are the people that seem to be primarily drawn to the service.
It all makes perfect sense. Jeff Tinsley, he's with My Life. It's exactly like it sounds, mylife.com. And thanks so much for being with us, telling us your story.
Thank you very much for having me, Kevin.
You bet. When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here, including this interview, will be found over there at usdailyreview.com, the national news website. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. I'm Kevin Price. This is The Price of Business.